Have you ever had more things to do at the end of the day and not enough time to get them all done and just kind of scratch your head and say, I wish there was a way to automate some of these things, make my life easier? Hello, my name is Tim Fondrick, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of WhirLocal, where we provide everything you need to market your local business online. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about 7 must-have marketing automation strategies for local businesses so that you can save time, money, and effort and actually get done with more things so you can focus on the things that you do best. Before we dive into the content for today's video, I'd like to invite you to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified of when we release new videos, all designed to help you as a local business conquer digital marketing. All right, so let's kind of jump into the idea of today's video. And if you've seen any of my other videos or maybe been on our website, you know that I've talked about this idea of the 6 C's that are part of the customer buying pipeline. And those C's are connect, capture, communicate, convert, care, and cultivate. As people get to know your brand, they're connecting with your brand, and then they come to your website and or social media potentially, and they like you enough to opt in, and you capture that lead into your sales funnel. One of the things you want to do better than your competitors is to what we call speed to lead. Speed to lead basically is, again, they have short attention spans, they're looking for solutions. What you want to be just really quickly doing is automate and connect with that lead. Sometimes we know, though, that you can't do it in person, so that's why we automate. So let's say somebody texts you from your website, and I hope that you are doing that, right? From your website, you're giving the ability to let somebody text you versus just call or fill out a form, because according to Twilio, 89% of consumers actually prefer texting over calling or filling out a form. So let's say somebody texts you, and you're in the middle of a meeting, you can't get back right away. How about if we automate that? And so what we typically do is we'll just send out a quick message via text, say, hey, thanks so much for reaching out, and we'll respond personally as quick as possible. But in the meantime, here's a couple of keywords that you can reply back with, and you can get more information about our business. So maybe it's hours or services, or maybe you can just set an appointment, different things like that, that you can send to them, engage with them. Your speed to lead, you're engaging with them, and then as soon as possible, you're jumping in and having an actual conversation, with somebody from your team, with them. So the next thing then is, let's say somebody fills out a form on your website. They didn't text, but maybe they filled out a form. Well, you want to be able to do something really similar. Typically you can either send a text or an email. We can automate all of this. And the idea is, again, thanks so much for reaching out. Here's a couple of links that you might find helpful, or a link to a video maybe. I will reach out personally as soon as possible. We look forward to having a conversation. Again, your process is going to differ slightly, of course, from business to business, but it's a great way to engage really quickly in what we call speed to lead. Now, the third automation that I want to talk about today is, let's say you've got online scheduling on your website, and I hope you do, right? Or you've got it in an email, a signature, or something along those lines, and you let somebody book an appointment, they do so, and again, speed to lead, speed to confirmation, and speed to communicate. Communication builds trust with our leads, and calendar reminders are one of actually the most preferred types of reminders that consumers have. They love getting calendar reminders because, hey, let's face it, we're all busy, and so it keeps them on track as well. And what it does for you is it reduces no-shows and wasted time, so that you can again focus on your meeting versus worrying about no-shows and so forth. All right, so now let's say you have converted a customer, right? You've converted, and you now have the opportunity to potentially automate a new customer welcome. So let's talk about that a little bit. Here's a couple things that you could do. You could send out a text. All of this, of course, can be completely customized, but within your business. But the idea is, a quick speed to lead welcome, saying thank you, right? So it's an opportunity to say, hey, thanks so much for trusting us with your business. Here's a couple, maybe it's a link to a video that might reinforce, and confirm that they made the right choice. Again, you're building trust, you've converted them, and now leading them into the next steps of what does it look like to move into the care aspect or the delivery or fulfillment of the service that they just purchased. So new customer welcome is a great way to do that. You can also do things like, you could link to, or you could automatically send, let's say, a thank you card or a gift basket, completely dependent, of course, on your business, but there's some great online tools out there that allow you to do that, all completely automated within your business. So now the next piece, as we move into, you've delivered the care and you've delivered a great service. Now you want to cultivate raving fans. And so what you can automate is what we call a review invite. And so the way we do it is we just simply tag somebody, they're happy. Now's a great time to ask them for an online review. Reviews are such an important part of your online, your reputation and social proof. And so just sending out an automated review invite and sending them through your review funnel is a fantastic way to go. Now, in a previous video, this is a quick bonus automation, but in a previous video, I also talked about how to completely automate the sharing and promotion of your positive online reviews. So I'll try to link in that video in this description as well. All right, so now you've got review invites going out. You're getting generating a positive stream of online reviews. And what a great time to also ask those people that have left you a positive review for a referral. You've got raving fans, so let's check in with them. Maybe it's every 6 months, say, hey, I was just wondering if you had anybody that you knew of anybody that might be able to benefit from our services. We so appreciate you. Just hit reply and let me know if you know anybody. So that could be another automation that completely happens maybe after they've left a positive review or every 6 months or something along those lines. So those are 6 must-have marketing automations for your local business and marketing automation strategies. So I wanted now to talk about a 7th one, and that is for recruiting. Now, we all know that the labor market is really tight, and a lot of businesses are trying to recruit and put effort into that and finding it difficult. Now, attracting job applicants is one thing, and of course there's lots of different ways to do that. But what if you could automate at least part of the hiring process to just make it easier to basically bring people into that hiring funnel, or recruiting funnel is what we call it. And so the idea is, if you've ever driven through like a drive-through at a fast food restaurant, or other examples, but I saw Applebee's was doing this, for example. They've got text such and such, careers to a number, right? And that starts off an entirely automated process to follow up with that person that might be interested. And what we do is we can automate it into, okay, you've got the text, now you ask them to fill out just a very, very short kind of pre-qualification application. It's not a full application or anything, but just gathering some of the basics. If it looks good from there, then you're gonna try to get an interview, right? And so you allow them to schedule an interview, and you're basically, the automation can do all the busy work. You've got so many things to do every day, you don't have time to follow up with somebody, so we send out reminders once they've texted, and once they've filled out the form, and once they're gearing up to do an interview, where we kind of chase them down, so to speak, but completely automated and in a nice way to drive them through that recruiting funnel to make your life easier. So that is another big area of automation, and I'll probably do another video just really going through the ins and outs of that. But I just wanted to mention that because in today's labor market, this is a must-have marketing automation strategy that you can utilize to make your life better. All right, so one of the last things that I promised at the early part of the video, now we've covered 7 must-have automation strategies, and right now what I'd like to actually do is offer you a demo. And we've put together just a really simple demo. If you want to text automation to 503-877-1330, what we'll do is we'll actually put you into a little automation. You can kind of follow along, and it'll be a great opportunity to kind of see how some of this automation can work. All right, thanks for spending some time with me today. Once again, my name is Tim Fondrick. I'm the co-founder and CEO of WhirLocal, where we provide everything you need to market your local business. And if you've seen these marketing automation strategies and think, you know what, that'd be really cool if I could do that in my local business, hit me up for a demo. Be happy to kind of talk through it and see if it's a good fit for you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below, or again, schedule a demo with me. Until next time, thanks again for spending some time with me, and have a blessed day.